mode, we are out of focus.
Love it when the focus gets reset every morning. Every morning. But the
Focus on this motherfucker. All right, here we go. Here we go. Welcome. We are shorting from the top in TopStep. Taking one off. Okay, seeing a little lagginess here. Do I have anything I can quit? Okay, watching the VIX. Check out the daily over here on SPY. We're almost at all-time highs again. Already poking up here. Pokey poke up here. Whoa! System is really slowing down. Let me close some stuff. I don't have that much open. Well, you can see my trade happening here. Up about $100 in TopStep. This was the cursed combine from yesterday. And then currently up about $30 on MyFundedFutures. MyFundedFutures having a huge sale today, which is important to know. Pogo, pass one, get one on any rapid that you buy today. MyFundedFutures. Wow, look at that pre-market high test on QQQ. It's just gonna bounce right off of there. So much for shorts. I'm gonna go ahead and take my profit. Yep.
Order filled.
Over 622, we're gonna fly. There it is. Okay, up 150 on this combine now. See this little rounding action here, but I think we're just gonna come back and test this level at 700. It's only about 30 points. All right, a little bit of different music here, but it's kind of stressing me out if I'm being honest. It's a little stressful. Sorry guys. Oh wait, that's the one I wanted. Wait, give me that classic 90s hip hop. Oh, I lost it. All right, fine. Synthwave. All right, watching close here for a dip down another 30s. It'd be one more pre-market high test, but look at all of those EMAs that are hiding right below here on QQQ. All right, flipping back to my 3-up view. All right, there we go. Let's get these guys lined up. That should hopefully like free up a little bit of space in the RAM. My RAM is not holding up great. The old MacBook Pro is really stressing there. Seeing this curl continue, you could even like argue this has a bit of a Vommy dolphin on it, where it's got 2 fins and then a point down. I'm tempted to jump back in the short. I don't see the VIX doing what I need it to do though. VIX at 18. Oil got a little bit of a bounce here. Now, the lower that oil goes here, the less it matters. Like, it's sort of like an exponential risk where the higher it is, the more it impacts the markets. The lower it is, the less it impacts the market. So we're going to watch this, but we're not going to be that too concerned. We're at 7:20 still. Whew, sorry, I jumped in a little early today because I have a doctor's appointment I'm going to be leaving in about an hour and a half for. Can't hear my music. What's going on? There it is. Okay. I'm getting short here based on what I see from the VIX. That's so loud. Jesus, is this loud for you guys? You can hear it all. Okay, fine. Here. How about now? Pretty loud. It's pretty loud. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Or you know, here, I'll keep it up there. Turn it down for me, because it's frankly it's a little loud in my ears at this moment. So that's more like it. That's better. Okay. Now our audio is not fighting my voice quite so much. But it's got enough of a vibe to it that we're gonna keep it moving here. Alright, short 1 micro. Not a lot of faith in this setup, but I did see the VIX perk up. Oil's not doing much, so let's look at NVIDIA. This has been the driver for the past 2 days. Got squeezed over here yesterday. Up again in the pre-market and off the open. Booyah. Big moves on Nvidia. So we're going to watch 192.50 as a level we got to pay attention to. Now that we're losing it, 190 is going to be the next level to watch. See that wick off of the 190? That was the cue there. Liking this little dip. No, but VIX is not giving me the follow through the downside that I wanted. Oil's still crashing down. There we go. There we go. Now something's happening. Oh man, I gotta restart everything? So lame. So lame. Okay, that's better. 3 up is correct. 3 up is nope, 3 up is not correct. I don't know why I gotta redo this every time, man. What's up with that? Not to mention, where it even is... There we go. Okay, there. Okay. Now you see, Nvidia falling under our resistance level from above off of a double top, heading down to test support below at 190. Just $1.80 up there. While VIX does not give us the bounce that I wanted to see off of the 18s, so that doesn't bode great for the short from here. We could just come back and test highs, which is 60... We got about 35 points up there. About $100, yeah, $83 in my stop. They got Nvidia headlines coming out. Let's watch close there. Okay, that's Nvidia getting quantum news. But I believe that quantum is a little bit of a fugazi on the Nvidia front. But I'm going to go ahead and... Over 192 has got my attention. I'm going to go ahead and just... Yeah. Okay, 192.15. Let's watch the retest of 192.50 on Nvidia. I'm staying short. I don't know if that news is going to get us back over that resistance or not. I feel like that's a sell the news situation, but we'll find out. Low risk here. Low risk in a combine. Haven't touched my funded TPT take profit trader yet today. Ended up pretty nice there yesterday, up 600 and change yesterday. Okay. Okay. Pushing into some resistance here. This is on the 5-minute on the NQ. Clearly have a little bit of resistance forming right here. About 750. My cost basis is 726. I think a break above 750 will definitely be cause for alarm on the short side. Like the music though. This music is good for the shorts. All right, Nvidia is actually falling. Interesting that they got a little bit of an initial bounce on the news and then it engulfed to the downside. So I added a short there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go now. Let's go. 725. Got a bounce. Now the same thing happened yesterday where I shorted the range. Shorted the range and got squeezed on the trend off of the 9-minute EMA the whole day. I'm gonna go ahead and take off one there in profit as we hit that EMA. I'm trying to learn from previous mistakes, guys. We're all just learning here. Now, 9, 20, 200, all stacked here. This is on the 5-minute. Plenty of support down below. VWAP hiding at 67. There's my EMAs. The 100 is down there at 615. Now that'll be an interesting one to go test. 615 would be a nice place to go long because we got this little confluence of EMAs and important levels right here. So that's 600-ish. That's 120 points to the downside. That's why I am short. That's my next buying area that I'm really looking at, unless I see something more compelling develop in the market. Okay, moving my stop to break even. I see this bottom wick forming here. We could get stopped out. Buyers are trying to step in, especially if we come down here down to the 20. I'd expect buyers to come in here at 700s even. Let's see where we bounce from. 710. Not quite. Not quite. VIX needs to wake up. 10:04. Come on. Wow. Wow. Look at that bottom wick. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just take the profit there. Look at that long ass wick. Up 162 on the day. NVIDIA 190-150 is an interesting point of contention here. We're watching this close. Look at that 190-150 area for potential bounce. Yep, it was a good take profit. 190-170 here on NVIDIA. Oh, I don't like the long though. Off the long bottom wick. Don't love it for the long side. This is all NVIDIA right now. Yeah, VIX finding new lows. If I start to see the VIX wake up, then I will certainly be interested in getting back in short. Until the VIX starts to cooperate. Okay, VIX did wake up a little bit there. Looking to enter a short off of this EMA. Let's see if we can nail it about 35-ish. All right, short about 30. We'll add all my cost basis to be on that EMA. There it is. There it is. Come on now. Bring it on down. There's the VIX waking up. I added one more. Oh, we popped. We popped up. VIX getting a little spicy here. Short 4. We poked a little bit above that EMA, and it allowed me to get my cost basis up even a little higher. Oof, getting bounces still. Look at this little rejection forming on NVIDIA off 192. Interesting. Just pointing out, just for the room, just for the table. NVIDIA's for the table. Oh boy, pushing. ES at 69.60 resistance. Added 2 more. ES just made a new high of day. 69.61. Yep, and it sold from there. Okay, watching close here. NVIDIA's still not getting the love over 192. Something else must be running.
Order filled.
Okay. 69.61.50 still resistance on the ES. Short 8 from here. I don't have a whole lot of profit here to play with. NVIDIA over 192 will be my stop out. We're at that 750 resistance area. I'm short from 737. Oh, VIX is falling.
Order filled.
Want to see it catch a little bid here on the VIX. 91.80s on NVIDIA. I added one up here in the 40s. Remember, 750 is our resistance. Oh, I thought we were going to reject off of this EMA below the resistance, but that's okay. Just allowed me to get a little bit of a higher cost basis up for this short that I'm building here. I want to see NVIDIA get back down under 191.50. Whoa, wow. Yes, at 69.62.25. Still rejecting up at the top. 75. Whoa, 63 even. Yes, it's trying to push. Okay, I like this rejection pattern here forming on NVIDIA. We again need to get under 191.50. You know, a little bottom wick coming in on an UVXY, but I see the tick also getting higher on. Okay, we get over 750s, and I'm going to start to size down. This could be another short squeeze day. I don't want to get on the wrong side of it here and lose this account.
Order filled.
Okay, short of one more at 49,
Order
one more at 50, one more at 51, one more at 53.
Order filled.
Okay, now short 15. Don't want to see it extend here. We want to see a clean rejection. UVXY is crashing. Oh boy. About to hit 60s. Those are the highs of the day.
Order filled.
Add a couple more up there. The video at 192. Let's see what happens.
Order filled.
Wow. Wow. About to get popped on this one. My cost base is at 45. Oh, there's the rejection that I was looking for. Is it just a 50 test from above? Is it just a 50 test from above, or are we going to see some continuation to the downside? The short I was waiting for. Oh, wow. It's getting right back. Bought back up. That was a 192 rejection on NVIDIA, but it was not a fat rejection. It was a skinny rejection. Look at the bounce there. Look at that bounce. Wow. Wow. That was unexpected. Caught the rejection, but it did not follow through at all. Still think we don't really get above the highs of the day. Uh-oh, NVIDIA's at 192. That's my cutoff. Let's see what happens.
Order filled.
There it is. Blew the account. Damn! Look at that push over 750. I was totally off on my pivot. Okay. Done on that combine for today. Oh, but look, there was the rejection. I just got wicked out. Took it in my funded futures, and I'll get another one going for my funded EPT. We're out of the news. Man, look at that. I knew the short was there. I was size too big. I knew that 760 was not going to be a big push. All right, I'm out of one. Stop at break even. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Oh, look, we're going to go back under 750s, aren't we? That was about where my cost basis was. Yeesh. I guess I could have sized down. We're looking at a VIX 18 bounce. That's really what we're paying attention to right here. Log in over here. There we go. Okay, funded account. Look at that. Look at this. That's exactly the trade that I was aiming for in TopStep. That stings. Ouchie. Move my stop down a little bit. Okay. Funded accounts up here. 67 rejection on the ES, down 2 points. VIX got a little bit of an 18 bounce. NVIDIA under 192s. Don't know if I want to continue on the short here. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my profit. That was a 750 test and hold. Okay, up $55 on that account today. Wow, look at that push. Over 750. I'm ready to take an opportunistic short. 1803 on the VIX. 760, 967 even again on the ES. It briefly made a fresh high. Will the NQ make a fresh high? VIX 18. I expect a bounce there. Let's see what happens. 192s in NVIDIA. Not looking for a short again here. Certainly not in funded. I don't want to get on the wrong side of a squeeze. Look at that 1798 VIX as we push up. All right, I'm taking one little short here in my funded. Oh, trying to top tick. Let's see. There it was. There it was. 192.50 tap on NVIDIA. 1799 VIX. This would be the rejection spot. We gotta watch NVIDIA to lead the rejection off the 192.50 tap. And this is right when the VIX 18 tap happens. Okay, now this is a trailing drawdown section of this silly TPT account. We got to be extra cautious here, but I will add 192.50 even on NVIDIA. Will it hold above? Currently red. Still seeing the VIX fall. 18 has been reclaimed on the VIX. There's a rejection off the 192.50 level on the video that I was looking for. That's good news. All right, now the short's starting to work. 1801 VIX. Got the 18 bounce. Whoa, still buyers up here though. Crazy, still buyers. Watching that 192.50 level on the video, we get above that and or make a new high, then the market is going to absolutely squeeze again today. Again, a secondary squeeze. Okay, so we're flat in MyFundedFutures, short in TPT. 192.40s now on the video. We're pushing up. Added another one here. 1802 in the VIX. I'd like to see more VIXy, more VIXiness. I see in a push here. 192.50 still not breached on NVIDIA. 780s now. I'm short from 76. Okay. In the green. Give me more than, I need more than that. I need in the 30s. Wow, still buyers up here. The green again. Want to see a failure here. $18.01 VIX. Wow, continuing the push. 69.71 now in the ES. Still think we get resistance up here. Oh, I added. That was a nice little top tick. 192.50 test NVIDIA. Could blast above. Could blast above. Wow, look at this push. Look at this push. Checking in over in Rocket Scooter land. Why? Push through a big resistance there. Okay, there's some green. Need more than that though. I like this candle that's forming on the NVIDIA chart. All right, here we go. Everybody's getting bulled up. There aren't going to be any sellers today. Wow, look at that. NVIDIA did not reject after all off of the 192.50. All right, taking off some. Up at break even. All right, took it off there. Now again, trailing drawdown is important. We're up $53. Trailing drawdown maintained. That was a good trade idea. Look at that rejection off of NVIDIA. Now, what could happen here? We may not see further downside because everyone is seeing this with me in shorting. And once everyone jumps in shorts, the market maker's just going to take it back up to the tippity top. Look at that. Look at that exit. Get it. All right. Up 50 bucks in the funded. Love that. Back to the evals. Look at that. We shorted that candle and we exited right on the EMA. That was an excellent trade, you guys. 50 bucks, $50, $50 holla. Now I'm seeing a little bit more rejection on the VIX. I could easily see a pushback up to the top here, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, I'm currently up 55 here. Oh, that's funny. 55, 53.50. Not bad, not bad. 1807 on the VIX, not seeing a lot of reaction from the market. I'm still watching this NVIDIA chart off of 192.50 rejection. Okay, VIX getting a little more play here. Okay. Now we'll chase this short if we start to break below the EMA. Just based on the structure of the candles. Watching VIX for more upside. 18 test again. Might have just been a reload. Head back to the top. Nope. Okay, I'm short from 770. Not a trailing drawdown in this account. I'm just trying to get past. Wow, so much strength here. Definitely don't want to see a big pump up. I saw VIX get this bounce, which is why I grabbed the short. Stop out probably going to be 80, 90s. 20-point stop. After the high, if we get a new high a day, I'll be out. Whoa, look at that pump. Okay, UVXY is back to the pre-market low. Let's see if it gets a pump, a bounce there. Okay, 780, 784. Oof. Okay. $92.50 test again on NVIDIA. VIX is just asleep. Didn't break the pre-market low on the UVXY, which is why I am staying short. Up here where I know there's resistance. We did not make a new high. Now we're at the highs. Added one more. Added two more up there. We are now above that rejection. 790s, that was going to be my stop out. Let's see what happens. I want to see a rejection off of 790. There we go. $192.51 on the video. What's going to happen? If it uses this as an SR flip, then the market's going to go crazy. Don't want to stay short if that's happening. VIX is still not giving up 18. Market is pushing nonetheless. It's all NVIDIA happening here. 790 again. Added one more there. NVIDIA is above 192.50. Risky. There we go. There we go. There we go. The rejection off of 190. I got it at 193. My cost basis is 79 and 17. Come on, VIX. Finally getting me a little bit of love there. NVIDIA needs to get back under the 192.50 and then we can really get downside here. Let's see what happens. No. Negative. Not getting below that 192.50 on NVIDIA. 192.51, 50 even, 192.49. Okay, now, will it hold the 50? This is what it's all about right here. We're watching this chart right here. If that candle starts to go green, I will reconsider my shorts. There's the green, 192.50 is holding. Market's still heading downward. Okay, check out the candle structure here. Oh, come on. No love for shorts here. No love for shorts. Got the 90 rejection and it immediately popped back up. Again, we're just riding the EMA up. God, that sucks. All right, added one more. Cost basis up at 80 here. I'm watching ES with the rejection off the 72.25 level. NVIDIA did get over that 192.50. gonna see a knife here on the video. There it is. There's the knife. Come on. I added 2 more up there. My cost basis is at 82. We're at 90, testing 92. Oh boy. I've seen the video getting extensions here, but the market is not really following. It's got my attention. I will size down if we start to break above the range here. And UVXY wanting to break down even further. Craziness. 1803 VIX. The video 192.70s. 74. Market is not really following to new highs though. This music is perfect for shorting against the trend. Come on! It's like Mission Impossible up here. You see my positioning. Short from 82, currently at 91. Short 12 micros. Look at the top wick on the video. Here we go. Come on, get back under it. I love that top wick. I love it. VIX 1807. Keep it going. Don't reject off the EMA at 1809. Okay. We're watching for this continued downside rejection, or are we going to bounce off the EMA? Oh, NVIDIA did not get under that 50 level. Despite of the sell. Definitely fading the trend here. Oh man, brutal bounces. Right near our cost basis, which is right on the EMA where it's been riding up all day. Break of that EMA would lead to nice green here, but looking really just for a break even is what I'm thinking about. Wow, so UVXY just broke through the low of the day. VIX got that rejection off the EMA that I did not want to see. Dang. Love to get ES under 69.70, which is where that EMA currently is. Look at that rejection on the VIX. Damn. I love how I'm a bull when the market is just falling mercilessly. I'm like, buy, 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 buy. And now we're just grinding higher. And I'm like, nah, short it. Short it up here at the tippity top. Short it. Just short it. What could go wrong? It's been a 3-day short squeeze. Why would you want to get on the short side? You should find the long side and just cruise. I tend to be a contrarian, I guess. I like to go against the trend. My whole life. Always have. See if this works. So far, it's not working great. More sort of like hanging man action here off of the top. Keeping me short. Ugh, still bouncing off of the EMA. We gotta get under there. I don't want to blow this account today, but I will go buy some fresh Pogo accounts. Damn, new high a day. All right, I shorted 2 more up there. This VIX needs to get this 18 bounce. Nope. Dang, look at NVIDIA. Heading for the high. 193. Let's see what happens there. Okay, VIX at 18, NVIDIA 193. I saw UVXY reclaim its pre-market low with a nice engulfing green candle. The market continues to go upward, however. Would love to see a rejection off the 800s. 88 is my cost basis. There's the rejection off 800. Down to 98s, 97s. Like it. But again, are we just going to bounce off of the EMA? Stupid EMA? Come on. Wow. Got no downside on this market. There is no quit to the buying. Back over 800. Definitely hitting some resistance here. That's the 69.7225 level again on ES. Current resistance. Still pushing. Okay, full 20 there off of 806. All right, any further pushes up and I'm just going to bail out of this. I like the 193 rejection on NVIDIA. That's keeping me short. 18 held on VIX, but the market just continues to pump. Okay, a little bit of rejection there. It's forming a hanging man. Dang, still pushing here. See, every time it starts to come back to our cost basis, we just bounce. Okay. Hard to short again. Shorting against the trend. Prepared to bail if we get a pop here. VXY is getting a little bit of a gap up. VIX at 18 even. What's going to happen here? Finger is on the trigger. I like seeing the rejection off 193 on NVIDIA. UVXY is getting a little play to the upside. Let's see how much legs it's got. 67.91.50 in the ES, down to 25 in the ES. Definitely at resistance, down to 91, sorry, 71. See if we can extend to the downside here. Don't bounce off the EMA! 800 even. 790 is my cost basis. We're pretty heavy up here. That's why my finger's on the trigger. Big size. Again, just an eval, but I don't want to keep blowing evals. This is not a thing that I want to continue. Not sustainable to continue to just spend money on prop firms. I want them to pay me, not the other way around. Oh, look at this. We're still holding the EMA. Okay, looks like we're not holding the 800s. I like that. Video might come back to test that 192.50 again. That's where I would take my profit, ideally. Okay, getting closer to green. Getting closer to green. Still have that freaking EMA waiting down there. UVXY getting a little action. 17.99 on the VIX Prime. This would be the bounce spot. Oh no! Come on! Come on! Get under that EMA! Get under there, you bastards! Come on! You got this. We got this. We're going to get green. We're going to get green. We're going to get green. Come on. Come on. Send it down. Send it down. VIX up. Let's go. Send it down. We're at our cost basis. Don't bounce it again. Come on. $150 here. Gosh, seeing the bounce happening. Seeing the bounce happening. That is so annoying. Still under 800s. Send it down. Let's send it down. Elevator down, please. Get under that EMA, you bastards. Come on. Come on, we got this. Man, shorting is hard. Back at 800s. Dang it. It's bouncing right off of our entry. So annoying. No continuation downside. UVXY getting a rejection. VIX just gapped back down. Nvidia's pushing 193. VIX breaks down under 18 hard. We're gonna just fly to the upside and I'm gonna get out. 1803 VIX, keeping me in. Nvidia new high. There's the big push. Damn it. All right, I'm all in there at the top. I don't believe this pump. I don't trust it. Prepared to go mega backpack there if I need to. Can't have any more extension upside here. Cost base is at 804. VIX holding 18. Come on, get in there. Look at that, still bouncing off of my stupid cost basis. Dang. UVXY is at the pre-market low. Okay, want to see rejection under 800s again. Make us green. Maybe it's just pushing. Alright, I'm on. Fuck it. Did get the 18 bounce, but I see NVIDIA pushing highs. I'm not gonna short against NVIDIA making a fucking brand new high as the UVXY breaks down. That's a tough L, but I'm okay. Just on an eval. Look at this. ES made a gigantic new high to 975. All right. I just shorted from 5 bigs up at the tippity top. Stops for break even. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We just got all of our L back. We just got it back, baby. We just got it back. I knew that was a fake pump. Fucking knew it. Under 800. That trade would have worked. It would have worked, but that's okay because we're back. We're back in same fucking profit as we started. Well, I called the short. I stopped out based on the VIX getting under 18 and NVIDIA making a new high, but man, could have stayed in it. Nonetheless, up $58 now. Fuck y'all. Alright, now let's just watch what happens. It's a pretty brutal candle on the 5 minute. 795, under 800. Do I re-enter here? 796. 18 again on the VIX. UVXY gapped up above the pre-market low. Do I chase? Do I chase to the short side? Don't need 50, I just need 5. That's a 5-point rejection off 69.75, 75 on the ES. All right, I'm short 10 here. I want to see continuation downside. Did I short from the EMA? I did, in between EMAs. That's okay. We get a little further down and test that other. That's the 20 down below. Oh geez, I was stuck on 5s. Took a $30 loss there. Whoops. Tried to scale out, accidentally went long. Okay, Okay, that 193.50 rejection on the video was sweetness. Let's just make a note there. Oops. All right, there's our 30 back. Short one here. All right, made most of that $30 back from that mistake. 1804 on the VIX. This is just going to be the 5-minute 9 EMA tap. Don't want to be really short into that on such a big trend up day. But the VIX is finally waking up. God, that was the trade that I wanted all along. Look at that. I was short from here and I just stopped out there. That's a good stop out, but still. 5-minute EMA bounce, 5-minute 8. NVIDIA got a bounce off 193. UVXY showing a little bit of rejection. The tick got a little stronger. That was a good exit on the short. I am getting a little antsy though, because I do have to leave soon. NVIDIA bounced off 193. VIX rejected off 1806. So VIX is riding its 8 EMA down, and NVIDIA and NQ are riding theirs up. Hey, what? Can I just get that on there? Yep, riding the EMAs up, just as I suspected. Hard to short when that's going on, and I'm still tempted. Still tempted here. Okay, I'm short 5 micros here at 793.75. Don't want to see an 800 test and reject here. I'm just building a position. Okay, good. VIX got over its EMA. Added 5 more. See, I'm sizing up. I'm getting impatient, and I'm sizing up, and that is a recipe for disaster here. I don't have a ton of faith in this entry. I don't want to add any more here. Okay, getting some green. There we go. Taking some off. Oof! Bounced again. See, we're shorting against some really strong EMAs, guys. So I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Under 800. I like that. Cost basis is 795. Off one more. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and close it there. I'm seeing so much bounciness here. Fuck that short. That was a break-even trade. 94 here. We're looking for opportunistic shorts based on what the VIX is up to, but NVIDIA is just too strong. Look at that chart, man. Look at the daily on NVIDIA. This thing has been out of control. Out of control. It's huge gaps up after it found that bottom. Wild. Back to the 2-minute. Okay, seeing potential rejection on NVIDIA off the 193.50 level again. Let's watch how it unfolds. 1807 on the VIX. Can you tell I just want to get short? 69, 71, 75. 4 points off the high on the ES. UVXY might get a drop or a bounce. Let's see. Just entering a quick giveaway on MyFundedFutures, because I'm not a great trader yet. Got it. This music is dramatic. I love it. Tomorrow is when the pogo ends. Still ready to get short. I'm seeing rejection on the video. Seeing the VIX get a push. 791. Yep. Okay. Short from 790. Here we go. Here we go. We did get the bounce off the EMA. I'm gonna close out as we get closer to it. Okay. Out of 3 out of 5. Stop at break even. One more. Okay. Can y'all see that? Yeah. You see how I'm managing my position. Yeah. Get the VIX nice bottoming, and this is topping, and this is topping. That's why I want to stay short. This is where my bias is. Now, the ES, on the other hand, not doing this pattern right here. Let's just do a quick shift over. Get a load of this shit. ES got a rejection, but look at the bounce. Got such a substantial bounce off the 8. So this could be a little bit of a rotation from the NQs over to the S&Ps. Just gonna keep an eye on that because S&Ps will drive everybody up. Oh, looks like we got stopped out. Okay, that's all right. We're up $68 on the day. New highs. Fuck off. 790s on the NQ. Yes, it's 793. If we see another rejection off the 69.75s, I will go short again. I'm ready. 1806 VIX can't clear the EMA. 1803 VIX not boding well for shorts here. That 5-minute 8 EMA is just too strong. Too strong. VIX getting a nice push there. Okay, short 4 from 92. Stop's gonna be at high a day around 825. High a day 820s. Yeah, 820, 818. I'm not crazy about the RR here. Okay, ordered off of the top EMA here. Let's see if that gets us any juice. GameStop's getting a little squeeze action today. Makes me happy. It's just a... Hey-o, GME! Diamond hands, baby! Apes, what's up? You know I'm with you. You know I'm still holding. A little bit. Little baby amount. Alright, I shorted again off of 800s. We're above 800 at the moment. Of course, the 1 second I look away from the video is going to be when it pumps. 193.50, still the resistance on the video. Yesterday I just walked all the way up from resistance to resistance, so we're not going to get too excited about big time shorts while the video is just walking the walk. Come on, got a little green there. Got a little green there. VIX is pumping. Market is not reacting. What is going on? VIX got a huge pump. I'm short. What the fuck is happening here? VIX is pumping. Where's the shorts, guys? I added one more up there at 800. 796.33 is my cost basis. Come on, VIX. Come on, VIX. What are we doing here? What's going on? VIX just jumped 20 cents. Market went up. That's so confusing. Oh man, my signals are all fakakta today. 821. Okay. Pretty good size position here as I see the VIX doing crazy things. When is the market gonna realize? Man. Hey, up over 800. 818 still my stop. Yeah, 193.20s here. 797.76 briefly made a new high on the ES from where it rejected from before. Okay, 1821 VIX. 3810 on UVXY. Usually the market is way more sensitive than this. Look at that jump up on the VIX. It's still nothing on the market. Market is so freaking strong right now, guys. This is not a great short situation, I'm afraid. Normally, by my parameters, the VIX getting a pump while NVIDIA is at resistance and ES is at resistance, that is a short for me. But it is just not playing out here. It's crazy. Crazy. I don't want to stop out right before we dump again, just like I did on the last short from the top, but holy moly. What the fuck? There we go. Come on. Market, wake up. Market, wake up. We're going down. Get on board. Come on. There's our green. A little bit. I'm going to close out when we get below the EMA. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get under there. What the? Come on. This is the stupidest short ever. We are once again just tickling at the EMA, which is where our cost basis is. That sucks. Fuck the CMA. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck the CMA. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. I'm just going to take some off. I'm just taking some off in profits here. Fuck this. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. All right. We're up like $100 on the day with a stop at break even. So annoying. We're under 800. That was the short that I wanted. That's the short I wanted that whole time. I guess I'm just being impatient. This is some Stranger Things happening here. Stranger Things. VIX is over a pivot, even. We may have daily VIX pivots on here. Shout out the architect on X, who is worth a sub if you want the baller levels. VIX. Okay, Vixie, Vixie, Vixie. There you are. Okay. 1995. 1934. I'm about to get stopped out. Stopped out! Fuck you! VIX got a rejection. How are we over 800 while the VIX pumped? That made no sense. I guess I averaged my way out of that trade, but what is going on? The market is so freaking strong right here. I do not understand. Wow. Alright, I'm seeing good top candle. Finally, good top wick. Short 2 micros, maybe 30 at 806. 806 evens are my entry. 69.76.50 new highs in the ES, barely. Okay, 1830. Yeah. It's yesterday's pivot on ES. The rest of these are gold ones. 17.7. Shout out Jay. VIX finally getting a push. UVXY making highs. Market is too. What is that about? All right, I'm gonna go check in with my buddy Matt. VIX up, market up. Makes no sense. Change y'all's view at all? We were up here shorting the highs, just fighting the trend, waiting for the market and the VIX to make up their mind of who is lying. VIX about to make a high of day. About to make a fucking high of the day, of the trading session day. What is going on with his market making highs a day? How can the VIX and the market both make highs of day? Hear from you. Now, VIX up, market up suggests extreme short squeeze is underway. Not great for shorts. Learned that from my buddy Matt. See that top wick on the VIX? I'm seeing rejection on the UVXY. That'll launch us. Video still under resistance. So a quick little pump up could be a VIX reaction. gap down. Okay, UVXY continuing to upside. Will the market top here? 67, 69.78. We hit 69.79 initially on the ES. Don't love what I see out of the VIX right now. I'm an irrational bull until the fucking market is just trending higher. Now I'm an irrational bear. Maybe I'm just an irrational trader. Maybe that is what is actually happening here. Come on, come on, let's get off that top wick. Let's go. Let's go. Get under the cost basis for once, please. Terrible shorts up here. There we go. Now we're getting some slippage to the downside. Slide it on down there. Slide on down. 810. We gotta get back under 800, man. 808 being my cost basis. Okay, 811s. This is supportive, actually, for the market. Take my profit quickly. Green for a second there. Wow, there we go. There's some droppage. I'm going to go ahead and take some off there because we're at the stupid EMA where we've been bouncing. All right, all right, all right, all right. Short from one. Opposite break even. Damn! I'm trying to short the fucking trend again. Fighting the trend every day is what we do here at For All Audiences. Somehow we do it to profit. I don't know. I guess I'm just good at managing positions because I clearly don't have a great read on the market. We're stopped out there in profit. We're up about we're up $110 on an eval. Okay, yes. Testing highs yet again. Yeah, I'm gonna flip over here on my charts to the 6 up. That's cool. I like that there's one button, even though there's technically 8 charts. I call it. Okay, didn't spy at 91.69. Top there. Mags look very confusing situation here. Okay, seeing topping action on the SPX. I got short again. There it goes. There it goes. That's a good entry. This is where the 8 charts really help. And the video's over here. I know it's really hard for you guys to see, but just, you know, bear with me. I'm trying to make some fucking money here. Oh, UVXY with a top wick. We don't enjoy that. Uh-oh. My AirPod just died. Alright, stops at break even. I gotta run downstairs and grab a drink and switch out my AirPod, which is charging downstairs, of course. While streaming, let's definitely have something just downstairs. Alright, VIX overcame that top wick. ES could not get above the 69.79 level. Resistance until further notice. Bouncing happening here. Look at this. Nvidia is so strong. Finally getting a little selling under the 93.50. What did I tell you about that little one? Okay. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if we were topping anywhere else. Stopped out. VIX, new high of the day. Short 10 there. Wow, you see that delay though? Dang, that was very delayed on my fill. 799 fill. So we're shorting against 800 on the NQ. Idiot does not want to play along, however. VIX at 1839. Why are we going up? This is so confusing. So strong, this market. Some green here. I'd like to get like $100 off of this trade. All right, out of 3. Out of 2 more. Out of 2 more. Out of 1 more. Why am I exiting so quick? Because we're at the fucking EMA again. We're at the fucking 8 EMA that has been bouncing us this whole ride up. So I'm gonna be smart. Yeah, I'm taking 1 more off. Look at that. All right. Stops at break even. So lame. So lame how good the market is. I'm just on the wrong side of it. It's kind of funny. I'm trying to take this just as, you know, it's just one of those things. Stopped out again. EMA bounce again. We lose that purple EMA over there and it's gonna get spicy. VIX 1845, market still not falling. Ian is confused. All right, short of 5 here. Chasing the short to the downside. We're losing the purple. Gotta get under this purple and head down to the blue. That's what we want. We just want a quick 30 points. VIX is fucking flying. We're down 23 points on the NQ. VIX is up almost a fucking 50 cents. The market is just really taking its time to make the moves that we want to see here. Again, I'm taking them off because I'm seeing bounciness here, which makes no fucking sense to me. 1847 VIX, Nvidia at 193. Short 3 from 795. We're at 793.50, 75 here, 792s. All right, take 1 more off. Again, this could just be a liquidity sweep down below the EMA, but I'm going to hold that other one all the way down to the 60s if I can. Off the break even. Took 1 off. There. There. Finally a short. Finally. Finally we lose to 8 EMA. A bit. Not a lot, just a bit. It took the VIX only going up fucking almost $1 to get us to drop 20 points. This is a very strong market, if you can't tell. Very strong market. Dang. Dang. There we go. Finally down there. I'd love to hold this to 60s. Okay. NVIDIA, precipitous drop. That's what I like to see. Take profit is around here in the 60s. We're at 76, 75. Want to see one more big push down and I'll take my profit. Nope. Taking it there because look at that fucking bounce. That's another 8-point bounce. Dang. Dang, this market is so strong. But look at the VIX. VIX is climbing, actually. That looked like a VIX rejection, but it's not. The UVXY, it just pushed up to pre-market highs. Market doesn't fucking. We reject off pre-market high on the UVXY, and we're just gonna biggity bounce. Gotta leave in like 20 minutes. Okay, we're above the pre-market high on the UVXY. Be a 192.50 test on. Yes, okay, there's the 60s. That's where I would have taken my profit off of this EMA. We get under the pivot, maybe? Trying to see if there's any potential longs from right here. Again, off that rejection. Okay, long 4 hit 75. Want to see rejection on the VIX. Out of 1. Out of 2. Out of 3. Dang, stopped out. Oh wait, no, still long 2? Whoops, thought I was my last one. Interesting candle pattern forming here. I want to see that wick hold, or we're heading down further. I like the NVIDIA bounce here. That was a 192.60-ish tap. Didn't even get to 192.50. Okay, watching UVXY. It's pushing over the pre-market high. So I'm out there at break evens. We're up 207 on the day. NVIDIA looks like it wants to put in a cool bounce. There's the UVXY rejection. 192.90s. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Are we going to get to pass this today or not? Watching a potential long form here, but we do have EMAs kind of blasting us from above. The VIX rejection, NVIDIA rejection. Now we're going in the same direction as the VIX. Now you guys are just synced. We're just correlated now, because fuck you. $192.50 potentially coming up on NVIDIA. Love to get a little long going right at 750 on the NQ. See if we push down a little further in there. Chance to get long. These EMAs above are currently going to act as resistance instead of support. Inconclusive. $92.80. Yeah. DXY is testing the pre-market highs again. Okay. I got long a little bit up there off the 780 level. 85 is the EMA above, so let's see if we can push above that. Here we go. Here we go. Took off 3. Took off 2 more. There we go. Here we go. Up at the EMAs. Took off 2 more. Now stops or break evens. And took off 1 more. Look at these stops or break even. Moving 1 up. Move up. Thank you. Move a second up too. Stops have moved up. Out of 1. That's a stop out. Video over 193. Like that for the long side. Stopped out of 2. Watching the video here at 193. Prepared to re-enter. Alright. I'm long 6 on the NVIDIA reclaim. Uh-oh. My light turned on. Hey! Whoops. Supposed to beep at me or something when you turn off, you motherfucker. Now I'm in a position. Just let me do a quick trim here. Out of 2, out of 3. Stops at break even. Out of 1 more. Turn on, motherfucker. There it is. And we're back. Still long. Took off 1 more there. And stopped out of the last one. Good stop outs. 786 being our EMA that we're fighting against all goddamn day in both directions. Can you tell I'm just on the wrong side of the market? That would probably be a pretty good short entry, but NVIDIA's pumping and the VIX is falling. Ugh. Oh. Gonna be here for about 15 more minutes, everybody. Let's see if we can just move the ball a little closer to the goal line. Okay, we're at that EMA above. VIX getting rejection. Long 1 micro and the EMA break to the upside. NVIDIA 193.20. This be the beginning of the next run up. We didn't quite get to where I wanted to long from. This would have been my long. We only got to 68, but I wanted to go all the way to 50, and that would have been my bounce spot on the NVIDIA SR flip. What was resistance now becomes support. That was really a better spot for that. Anyway, stopped out. Market sucks. VIX getting big bounces here. NVIDIA getting a rejection. Right. Checking in on my giveaways. Not going to trade at the moment. Still tempted to get long here off the NVIDIA giant bull flag. Go back to my 6 up. Let's just see. Mags strong. NVIDIA strong. ES rejection. SPX rejected off 69.41-ish. We're at 34 on the SPX. Lots of EMAs about to interact below. Tempted to go long here. Okay, long 2. Okay, longs are working out. Off the break even, out of 1. Little scalps. Nice push on the market. Oh, still seeing a rejection off of the upper EMA. Rejecting off at 800 now. Okay, I'm out of here because of watching the video. Rejecting. This is another one. Watching VIX is falling here. See the VIX rejection, but also a NVIDIA rejection. Hard to read right now what's going on. Definitely got resistance up here on NVIDIA. We're under 193 there. This is now again here we are where it's like, oh, here's a reasonable short situation. Under 800 again. I was shorting this same level before, but I'm pretty much turned off on shorts here. Now that I see that the market is not really listening to my signals, which is the VIX. My signals are not that strong today. NVIDIA got the bounce off 193 test. Still a little bit of resistance around 800s. This is again where I shorted before. I'm tempted to reshort, but it's just so fucking strong. This is all just bull flags on top of bull flags. Tempted to short. Watching the UVXY against the EMA. VIX did a little bit of gappy down. NVIDIA breaks 193 to the downside, I will short. Did not break 193. Held 193 on NVIDIA. UVXY rejecting off of the above EMA. 800 potential resistance on NQ. What's going to happen? The 800 tap. And claimed 800. Unless we get a top wick off of it. Okay, 67.96.75 prior high of day on ES. VIX huge dump. ES huge pump. All the way up to the high at 79. I'm getting in the way of it. Let's see what happens. Oh, with a nice music change right as we entered into a big short. Here we go. I'm out of tooth. 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5. Little profits, little profits. Alright, let's see what happens. Shorted the pump on the ES. It's always a risky maneuver. It was a big dump on the VIX, but the VIX caught a little support again on the 1820. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen. Continuing the push. New high of day on ES? Question mark? Whoa, big push. Big new high of day on ES. I shorted it here on the NQ. Not led by NVIDIA here. That's what's interesting to me. NVIDIA. Oh, there. Now NVIDIA is participating. You can hear my beagle starting to chime in here. A 93.50 test on NVIDIA. High of day on NQ. I'm shorting it. High of day. NQ. I am short. Continuing to be on the wrong side of the trend. Still seeing a push on ES. UVXY 38. Okay. Short 9 from the top. Oh, we got news. That's what that pump was. Not news, guys. This week was the... But by having peace talks in the next 2 to 3 days... News you got. Yes, flying up. Short from 820, we're at 822.75, 821.75, getting closer to our entry. Yes, got a pump. My positioning right here, like the top wick that I'm seeing. 93.56 on the video. Will it hold above the 193.50 level? I am short. I am green. I'm big green. Big green. Taking some off. Took off half. No, I took off more than half. Took off 60%. Stops are going in. Break even stops going in. Taking off one more. All right. Stops are all in. Oh, I hate it when they layer them. Those. All right. Okay. Stopped out of one. Still short one. Woof. Tough times up here at the tippity top. 193.50 broken on NVIDIA. VIX back to the 1820s. Stopped out here up 311 on the day. Boo. Fighting the trend with the in. Fighting the trend with the in. VIX still falling. 193.59 on NVIDIA. Got a rejection. Shorted it. Okay, there's a 193.50 test on the video. Let's see what happens. Could this be a false breakout? Is the question. We broke above the range. Now let's see what happens, if we can hold it or not. There we go. There we go. Nope. Nope. Buoyant. Extremely buoyant, this market. UVXY has an interesting Morningstar reversal possible setup here on the 2-minute. Nope. Nope. The video did not fail that 193.50 level, or at 193.60. Market is pushing. UVXY did not bottom like I wanted it to. gonna keep shorting the top here. Keep fighting the fucking trend. That's all we do here. Let's see what Matt's doing. I'm not even trading over there. Or from the 830s here. We got 5 more minutes on the stream, everybody. Short from 833 or at 838.25 and pushing. Market is super bullish up here. Even more buyers stepping in these 800 levels. We might not be able to short till we get to 26K. Wow. Wow. Huge push. ES finding new highs, 69.85. 69.87 now. NVIDIA breaking out. Not a false breakout. A real breakout. Fixing free fall. Okay, been shorting against the top all day. Will it pay off? Okay, getting close to our entry. Oh, did not get green there. Market is so fucking strong. We're heading to upper DD band resistance on the S. Okay, love the top wick on NVIDIA. Will we get back under the 193.60s? Okay, we're in the green. Need more than that. Okay, there's the red I wanted on NVIDIA. Get back under 193.50 and we might have a party here. It might be party time. Vix with the bottom. Vix with the bottom wick. Like my Vix with wicks. Dang. Still bouncing. 987 is our current top in the ES. 69.86 and 575. Hey, look at that. NVIDIA under the level. I'm gonna take off several here just to get my de-risk on. Still short 4. I like that. I like that. Stops or break even. I took one more off. Okay. There's our 3 stops. I'm going to space these out a little bit. And this is going to be our last trade of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it a good one. All right, I like what I'm seeing on the UVXY bouncing off of 38s. Love the rejection on NVIDIA, but it's gonna hold that EMA. That's our watch right here. At a 1. Here's the 193.50 test on NVIDIA. Stopped at a 2. I'm just gonna go ahead and take my profits. Tough days for shorting, man. We're up That was a $1 profit on that whole fucking trade? On that 8 short? Fuck you, Nvidia. Look at that. New highs. New highs. Alright, I'm short 5 from the top because I don't like what Nvidia's up to. I don't trust it. Some green. Oh, wow. Too high. As long as Nvidia is below the level, I'm going to stay short. Give me some green here. Give me some green. Music getting a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. It's still under my level, but is it just gonna be a rotation out of Nvidia and into other mags? Let's see. Hanging man off the level on Nvidia. To fall for that all the fucking time. Added one. Alright, it's 11:30. This is kind of my cutoff. Okay, here we go. Short starting to work out. 69.8850. Current high in the ES. Briefly green. Again, Nvidia still trying to get over our level. Alright, took off half. Took off 2 more. See Nvidia get a little bounce off of its EMA. Again, the 8 EMA is just the story of the day. Stops are in. Okay, 69.8850, current high of the day, ES. Nvidia is under our level, but it's getting an EMA bounce. Took off 1 more. Just 1 left. 850 is my cost basis. High of the day was 851.50. That's a pretty good top tick. Leave my stop right here and let you guys watch it. Okay. 50.25 is my cost basis, and I tell you what, I'll leave it at break even. What I'm hearing is, for anyone who's playing along at home, I'm hearing that retail keeps adding shorts up here, and that's what's fueling squeeze higher. It's gonna stop me out. That was a 193.50 tap. VIX gapping down. UVXY putting a little bit of a bottom wick there. NVIDIA 193.50 test. 88.25, 848.50. All right. I'm short from 49.75. High of the day is 51.25. At our entry. VIX get a little more spicy here. Really expected more range-bound action here. I didn't think we would pop up again. Again, shorting against the trend. Tough times out here. Alright, took off 2 there. There's not even space for me to get the stops in, god damn it. It's too tight up here. I'm just gonna take off 1 more there. Just de-risking here as NVIDIA's getting ready to pop through 193.50s again. Risk 1 more. Okay, 193.50 tap. Push through NVIDIA, reclaiming the level. New highs inbound. Uh-oh. Cost basis is still 49.75. There's NVIDIA through the level. Will it hold? VIX got a little bounce here. I'm short 2 now. Cost basis 49.50, 49.58. Cost basis right on 50. That's where I like it. 50 even. Now, if NVIDIA loses this level again, that would be a very compelling short to add to. Oh wow, look at NVIDIA pushing through that level up to the highs. Up to the highs. Will it break highs? Don't see the VIX really supporting this move either. Cost basis is 50.65, short 5 micros up here. Upper DD band on ES 69.94. We're at 69.88. 6 points up is about 30 more points on the NQ. Loving the top wicks on NVIDIA. Push it back down below that 50. Will we? Can we? Shall we? Cost basis is 51.83. We're at 57 evens. NVIDIA pushing up. High day. High of the day. Okay, hearing caution against longs, like we're heading towards some kind of a resistance above. I don't really see it playing out in the tape yet. NVIDIA getting the extension, 194 inbound. I'm watching VIX get a bottom on the UVXY. On 38, reclaim a 38 on UVXY. Projection on NVIDIA. My VIX chart fucking frozen again? Oh, no. You. God damn it. Just refreshed my fucking browser. That's not what I wanted to do. We are green though. Love it when it refreshes and it's green. Okay, UVXY getting a pump. Ah, fade and TPT. TP. Yeah, UVXY got a rejection way down there. Or from 53.53 in green. Taking some off there with some green. Off of the stupid EMA. That's just being smart. That's just being smart. Trade is working for us, though. I took off a couple more off the EMA bounce. I'm seeing the video get potential extension up here off 193.50 reclaim. All right, I'm out of most. All right, I'm out of all of it there. Whew. Tough shorts. Look at that, see? Good exit. We're up 343. Come on. Frustratingly slow here on these short scalps, but I am fighting the fucking trend. I gotta get out of here, guys. I got a doctor's appointment. Okay, I'm short 10. Off the ES rejection on 69.90. NVIDIA extension. We'll get profit taking at 194. NVIDIA. Pushing, rejecting. Whoa, big pump up. I shorted it. What's going on? That was a news pump. I'm going to go ahead and take off some. Go ahead and take off some.
Order filled.
Okay. It was a heavy short from above.
Order filled.
Big pump up. Big pump up. NVIDIA is claiming 194.
Filled.
That's a nice short off the tippity tip. Tip of the top. Tops are in. 3 of them.
Order filled.
4 of them. Get these evenly spaced. Now I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to step away a little bit. I got an appointment with Devil's Lettuce. And also a doctor's appointment. But they're related. They're all medical.
Stop filled.
Okay. Stopped out of 2. $69.93.50 was where that top wick tapped. 7,000 being our opt out of everything. Wow. To find what our previous all-time high is on the E. 7,042. You're at 69.90. Prepared to reshort up here. I've seen the video getting the rejection. 992. And UVXY getting a pop.
Order filled.
The top ticket here. $194 again in the video. Let's see if we reject again. Initially found a resistance at 194. Rejecting again, adding here. $194 even Nvidia. What's gonna happen? Uh-oh, it's getting a push. Fix 1811.
Order filled.
Nvidia's big push. $92.25, now 92 evens, 91. Seeing some rejection on the ES off the high, 92 evens. Love the top wick. I'm in short all day. No mystery there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Still trying to get a top tick in here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Fighting the trend with Ian. 69.93.50, the current high in ES. Under 69.90s would probably be helpful. Okay, still seeing top wickage. $78.30 is my cost basis. Do need to go. 195 might be a more realistic take profit spot on Nvidia. Let's see if we get a rejection off 195. Side. Come on. Save me, 11. Save our position. Okay. Oh, I like that top wick on Nvidia.
Order filled. Order filled.
Nvidia getting continuation. No rejections. VIX getting continuation. Everything's going up. Buy it all! Buy the VIX! Buy the 10-year. Buy NVIDIA. Crazy day.
Order filled. Order filled.
Wow. Wow. Look at the strength here. I'm just shorting it and shorting it and shorting it, shorting the strength.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Full size backpack there, and I'm out.
Order filled.
Watching close here. Do gotta go. UVXY is pushing this whole move up. We're at the DD band on ES. Okay, now we're getting some downside. That's what I wanted to see. Switch to a fucking commercial? God damn it. See that hanging man that just got put on there in the 2-minute? UVXY getting a rejection. VIX getting a rejection. Like seeing the red there. VIX is getting a rejection though.
Order filled.
All right. Another giant full-size backpack off the high. Out of 2, out of 3. It's all about de-risking. Backpacks are not meant to be heavy. They're not meant to drag you down. Stop is in. And we get some green over here on the micros. There we go. There we go. Push it down. Push it down. There we go. There we go. Taking off a
Order
bunch,
filled.
taking off a bunch. Here we go. That's a green trade. Still got the backpack on, buying it.
Filled.
Backpack is off.
Order filled.
Several are off. Man, that was a top tick on a 5 mini backpack. Woof! We're green though. We're green. You know, take it off. Take it off. Woof! Oh boy! That was a desperate trade, but we got it up 750 now. And I think that might be our cue to leave. That might be our cue to exit. Even though I really wanted to pass this today. Look at all those reds. Look at all those reds on the MNQ. VIX popping. Okay. Like what I'm seeing from the VIX. 69.93.25 here. A little bit of a red candle on the 5-minute. We're just at the stupid EMA on the 2-minute. I'm going to see if I want to reshort up here. VIX flying. All right, full-size backpack. We're just going to go for it. Let's try not to torch the account in the process. Can't add anymore.
Rejected.
All right, I'm out of one,
Order
just to
filled.
de-risk. Out of 2. These are all in
Order filled.
profit. Out of 3.
Filled.
Oh, it was another good backpack moment. One stop is in at break even, the other one I took out in profits. Feeling good about the backpack. All right, see rejection on the UVXY, so I took it off. Backpack is off. We're up 930 on the day. See, I'm trying to learn if these bigger positions are actually to my advantage, even though it just feels like a YOLO. Watching the VIX reject here. Why I jumped out of there. Tempted to go long from up here. Oh, VIX reclaim. Heaviness here. VIX picking up. 880s. I was short in here before. Market could snap down here. Okay, UVXY is getting a rejection here, so this could be a bounce. $877 now. There's the UVXY rejection. 194 test NVIDIA. VIX getting a pretty big stick there. Okay, big rejection on UVXY, but I got a bounce. NVIDIA 194 now. We get a 193.50 tap on NVIDIA. I could potentially go long off of that. VIX rejection. Nope, VIX is gapping up. NVIDIA reclaim 194. Back to 880. Okay, UVXY is teleporting downside. Come on, let's get this. Let's get this long. Let's get this long. UVXY is melting. Come on, NVIDIA held 194. UVXY is melting down. Not getting what I wanted. I'd like to see some green so I can de-risk from the heavy backpack. Oh boy. Oh no. Not getting the move I wanted. Man, I've been under the gun in this account today. Finally getting a short to play out. 194 holding NVIDIA. No. Okay, getting some knife insurance here. I do not want to lose this account. We are in profits. Stops are in. Let's get a pump. There we go. There we go, NVIDIA. I'm out of 2. De-risk. Out of 3. Out of 4. Only 1 left. No, I'm out of all of it. I'm out of all of it. Okay, 1100 on the day, and I gotta go to the doctor. Got to go to the doctor. Would love to have passed this bad boy. See NVIDIA trying to push. Okay, seeing the top wick form on the UVXY and on the VIX. 13 points from the top. Need 300 bucks. Walking away is tough, everybody. VIX is at pivot. Yesterday's pivot, that is. We're near the high of the day. NVIDIA is close to resistance. VIX needs to get red. Tempted to reshort here, actually. Seeing rejection from the top. Back at the ESDD band. If we get a rejection on ES, 69.95 was the prior high. VIX, big bump up on UVXY. Big bump up UVXY. I'm short.
Order filled.
Huge pump on the UVXY. Will the market listen? Will the market listen? Or that's a negative. Took off 2.
Order filled.
Took off 3.
Order filled. Order
Couple
filled.
more. 150 to go. Top is in at break even. Let's pass this thing. Let's pass this thing. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta go to the doctor. Come on, let's pass this thing. UVXY, show us the way. NVIDIA is holding strong up there. Get stopped out. Did not get stopped out, however. Look at the topping action on NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA's starting to dump. Good news for our short. EMA test now happening. Sticky EMAs they are. Okay, UVXY continuing to push. Continuing to push. Move my stop down. We're gonna get extension to the downside. Let's see. Those EMAs are strong. NVIDIA strong. Alright, I took my profit there at 45 bucks profit. Still need 230 here. Look at that UVXY rejection and the NVIDIA push. I could flip long here in a second. Hanging man near 900, NVIDIA and 194.50 test. Hard to short while NVIDIA is going up there. Okay, 194.50 NVIDIA. Shorted it.
Filled.
Okay, like the rejection I saw initially off of NVIDIA. Tough short up here. Okay, look at the top wick on NVIDIA off 194.50. Out of one.
Order filled.
Just a de-risk and profit. NVIDIA did break 194.50. I'm out of one more. Stop in. Break even. Like the top wick on NVIDIA. Let's see if we can get continuation downside now. Taking profits up there. NVIDIA loves the 50s just like the oil did. Nice punch on the VIX. 194.51 NVIDIA. Top is in, but I'm wanting to try and pass this account here on the stream before I go. There we go. There we go. NVIDIA is over 194.50. Did not get the full rejection that I wanted to see there. New candle. Pushed it. Still $200 to go to pass this fucker. Come on. I gotta go. I gotta go for sure. Watching the ES resistance play out here. It is at upper DD band per the rocket scooter levels. NVIDIA rejection.
Order filled.
And rejection on the resistance on the ES. Whoa, or not. Not a good entry on a big backpack. ES about to go. Okay,
Order
de-risk.
filled.
De-risked.
Order filled.
Just short 2 here. Watching the video really closely against 194.50. Alright, de-risked one more. Stop is in. A little too low. Ah, it stopped me out. $60 to go. $60 to go. Can we get there? Ready to open another short. Ready to open another short. Still watching UVXY pushing above, almost to a new high. 194.50 tap. Nvidia. It's under. I'm short.
Filled.
Okay, reclaim 194.50. Tough. This is a Stranger Things jam. Come on. UVXY is pushing. $94.50 again on Nvidia. Seeing some rejection on ES for at entry. Out of 2.
Filled.
$40 to go on this eval. Nvidia reclaiming the 50 level. Come on, $40. $30. We got to 30. Didn't get to 40. Can you tell you how many times I've been like mere cents away from passing an eval only to fuck it up? UVXY, new high a day. Nvidia 194.50. Holding. Oh, UVXY rejection from the top. Under 194.50 Nvidia. Oh, but VIX got a rejection. Don't love that look on the VIX. That could send us up higher. Let's break this bull flag up to the upside. Nvidia 194.50 again. $25. $35. Come on. Just push a little lower. Not getting to my $40 level. It's just not wanting to do it. UVXY is putting in a topping, like a dump pattern coming in. $69.91.50. 25 now on the ES. Okay, UVXY got a little bounce there, but still showing rejection. VIX and UVXY rejecting after a little push. Not heavy here. Not too heavy here on my position. This is just a backpack. Heavy.
Order filled.
Added there. $8.90 is my cost basis. We're at $93.50, 93 even. Man, this is tough trading, guys. Just needed $40. Come on. Video reclaimed the 50 level. Not bearish. Prepared to dump this position. UVXY is pushing up though. I like that. Still seeing rejection on UVXY. We could pop up here. Sellers are here. There's the UVXY rejection popping us up. Man, so close to the passing. This is where we got to be extra careful. Okay, NVIDIA rejection off the 194.60 level. Alright, added one more off the UVXY push. $194.60 test NVIDIA. Look at that pump up, new high.
Order filled.
Prepare to size down here if I continue to see the push to highs. Like seeing the red there off of the high. $194.60s. So frustrating, you guys, and my doctor's gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna be late.
Order filled.
We're up at 900s now.
Order filled.
Shorter from 901.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, look at that NVIDIA top wick. I like that. UVXY under the pre-market high. Pump up. Not adding. Not adding. Watching this NVIDIA rejection up here.
Order filled.
Full size up there. See if we get squeezed. Oh, big squeezed. Big squeezed. Big fucking squeeze there. Seeing some red there. I like that. Took a big risk up here at the tippity top. There we go. Vix just woke up. What I needed to see. Okay, here we go. Coming down, coming down. Man, I could have just chased long and been done with this shit. Come on now. Okay, get some green here. Get some green here. Some green on the board.
Order filled.
Okay, out of that little backpack. Damn. Gotta bounce off the stupid EMA. UVXY trying to make a new high of day up here. Nvidia continuing the squeeze. Shorting against such a strong market is really tough. UVXY got a rejection up here. All right, I'm out of two. Big pump up on the market. 69.96 ES. I shorted it. Shorted it. Still getting squeezed up here. Short, super heavy.
Order filled.
De-risking there in profit. Off the top tick on the MNQ backpack. It's kind of a reverse backpack is what we should call that. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Order filled.
Still looking at that NVIDIA top wick. I'd love to see some profit taking up there around 195s.
Order filled. Order filled.
Pushing highs.
Order rejected.
Melting up. VIX woke up. Come on. Wow, look at the push. Probably gonna pop me here.
Order
There it
filled.
is. Busted. That sucks. $40 away. Look at that short squeeze that I've been fighting against this whole time. $69.98.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right. Shorting against 7,000 ES.
Order rejected.
Took some profits on the funded. Stop was in profit on that funded account. Video heading to 195. So far we've rejected off that 69.99 on ES. Popped out up there. $69.25. VIX waking up. Will not bust it over here, I hope. Yeah. Want to see rejection here. And some green. Like the rejection. That's what I wanted. Oh, not a rejection. Like what I'm seeing from the VIX. Go ahead and kill the music, because I'm about to walk out the door. Let's see what happens with this trade. 7,000 tap on ES. Seems like a pretty good place to sell from, in my opinion. De-risked half the position. Now I'm all out. Close, $15 off of the consistency target there. I do love the rejection that I see. Hasn't blown this yet. Okay, that's 148 on the day.
Order filled. Order filled.
Finally working out.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, all out of the trade over here. I'm all flat. All right, guys, it's been fun. It was not fun to blow that eval, but at least we got some green on the fundeds. Hope you guys have a great day. I love you. I'll see you next.